included to allow existing employees of provincial and sub-provincial jails who do not currently meet the QS or the qualification standards an opportunity to comply with the required qualification standards within a specific period. Example, 5 years or during the 5 years transition period in order to be absorbed into the BJMP. Relatedly, Section 5 of SB number 203-886-1196 and 1273 provided that the BJMP shall take proactive measure in training and enhancing the capacity of employees and personnel of provincial and sub-provincial jails to obtain the necessary qualifications, provided further that those who will fail to comply with the qualification standards at the time of the transfer shall be given 5 years from the lapse of the transition period as provided in this act to complete the necessary requirements for the concerned position. The foregoing provision may be adapted to ensure the existing employees who do not yet meet the QS for absorption into the BJMP are afforded a reasonable and definite period within which to comply with the requirement for their respective positions. Lastly, as regards Section 7 of SB number 1872, it provides that a special oversight committee shall include the Civil Service Commission. As a member, in this regard, the CSC respectfully expresses reservation regarding the membership in the Oversight Committee, considering that as issues arising from the implementation of the proposed bill may be brought before the CSC for resolution. That's all for the Civil Service Commission, Your Honors. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is from the Department of Budget Management is not yet here. So we go first to the Department of Finance, represented by Attorney Manuel Rodriguez.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honors. Your Honors, we are yet to submit our official position paper on this subject matter. However, I think it is safe to say that we are retaining our previous position in the similar bill that was filed in the previous Congress or Congresses, wherein we recognize the objective and institutionalization of efficient and competent jail services that may be performed by a government agency that is specialized in its operation. However, we defer the proposed transfer of provincial jails to the BJMP to the DILG, having jurisdiction and authority over the BJMP. As regards to the budget, we defer the subject matter to the Department of Budget and Management. However, we note, that funds currently dedicated to implement priority programs within a government agency would have to be realigned under the proposed scheme, potentially affecting or displacing already existing programs. Hence, any proposed funding from national government should be subject to fiscal programming and the usual budgetary process to ensure that scarce government resources are properly allocated in accordance with the spending priorities that support the country's growth and development. That would be all for now for the Department of Finance, Your Honors.
Okay, thank you. So now, probably before we tackle the other bills on jail integration, probably we can already start with the discussion on the ranking classification organization of VFP and BJMP. So the senators will be asking questions already. Senator Tulfo is here, and he has some concerns with the BFP and the BJMP. So you now have the floor.
Actually, Mr. Chair, yung question ko sa mga policies na lang nila at saka yung mga nangyayari sa loob ng, let's start with the BFP. And then based on the people that came to my program to complain. As a matter of fact, more than a couple of weeks ago, I was very happy nung mag-announce si DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla at kanyang in-expose tungkol doon sa racket ng BFP worth 15 billion pesos annually from inspection racket. Bakit po ako natuwa? dahil for the first time ever, isang DILG secretary nag-expose nito kasi matagal na po ito nangyari eh. Even when I was still a broadcaster many years ago, decades ago, I've been exposing this but nobody was listening to me. Ngayon, si DILG secretary mismo nag-expose. Natotoo po ito at hindi pwede mag-deny itong mga taga-BFP na ang pinaka-racket dyan ay yung fire extinguisher. Kino-corner nila ang fire extinguisher bentahan pabor doon sa kanilang kasabwat na manufacturer at yung iba na gustong pumasok para mag-provide ng fire extinguisher, hindi na nakapasok. Now, ang tanong ko sa mga taga-BFP, ano po yung mga ginagawa niyong polisiya ngayon nang hindi na maulit ito at magiging malinis na po talaga ang pagpapatakbo ng BFP when it comes to inspection ng mga fire extinguishers? Wala na ba talaga? Hindi na talaga ba maulit?
Mr. Chair, for now, as instructed by no less than the Honorable Secretary, all our fire safety inspectors are now wearing a body-worn camera to be able to monitor their actions. But it's not only on that particular matter, Mr. Chair. The bold move of the BFP is to relieve the 902 fire safety inspectors and Metro Manila and other regions will soon follow. This may be result to inadequacy of the number of fire safety inspectors as part of our mandate in the enforcement of the fire code. What we did last Thursday, we are able to discuss this situation to PPSC and FTI for this school to offer courses pertaining to fire safety inspection. So this morning, Mr. Chair, those people who are removed from their posts is undergoing a reintegration and a reorientation program. And that is why I came late because I talked to them this morning. And the new designated fire safety inspectors are also into this program undergoing a 40 hours fire safety inspection training for them to be equipped on the knowledge. And at the same time, we incorporate integrity and ethical standard for their actions.
Yes, sir, may I interrupt? Okay. Maganda yon na dapat meron silang suot na body-worn camera. In fact, isa ako sa mga nag-suggest niya noon during a budget hearing. Hindi lang sa BFP but also sa other agencies na ating gobyerno. Pero yung sinasabi mo pagsusot ng body-worn camera, hindi naman siyempre sa harap nung habang nakasuot ng camera gagawa ng transaksyon yung mga tauhan ninyo. Pwede naman gumawa yun sa labas. Tama?
We recognize that, Mr. Chair.
Now,